Hey everybody, this is Polish Pete. I'm in Golden Valley at Omnia Fishing at our headquarters here, and I'm back in our warehouse, and I'm talking about another rod that I actually got to get my hands on pre their launch. It's now available to all of you, and that is the 710 medium moderate fast. This is the open water rod. They signify that on the back of the rod here on the split grip design with this forward, this is a forward grip on this spinning rod, which I prefer immensely nowadays because it helps me get away with using a larger spinning reel. I like the 4,000 size spinning reels for several different reasons. One of them being the fact that I have more speed, I have a larger drag surface, and my line management is much more improved. And because of the design of this handle, I'm able to get away with that size of reel without affecting how this beautiful blank feels up in front of it. I've actually got all my power up here. I've got way more leverage on the rod this way, and I can actually just pay attention to what's going on up here in the rod. And this rod's got an action that's pretty unique in a spinning rod of this length. And to feel this nice and light, this thing's going to be an absolute weapon for exactly what they're talking about, some open water fishing. One of the key baits this was designed for was the spybait. Now, I didn't get a chance to throw the spybait on this rod. I actually did. I cast it around. I just didn't get to catch any fish on it. But one of our associates here at Omnia Fishing actually fished a tournament on Pekegama Lake and threw the spybait all day long on this thing. He said this is the ultimate spybait rod. The casting distance of it is unmatched when you're throwing a bait like this, and that's key to fishing a bait like this because you want to throw it way past the fish you're targeting and get it down into the water column where those fish you're targeting are and bring it through in front of them. And that's key to get that distance out of them. And the action of this rod is going to help them keep pinned up. The spybait is notorious for being a fish loser. You get bites on it, but you're going to dump them a lot. This thing, he had like 100% landing percentage on. So if you're going to want to throw a small, treble hook baits like that on a spinning rod, this action was designed to help you aid you in not losing those fish. What I got to do with this rod was something I talked about with the crosshair rod, is actually throw one of my favorite baits on planet Earth. That is the dark sleeper. Now, what separates this rod from the crosshair that I got to fish as well was I can step up my size on this. I'm throwing a 3/8 and a ½ ounce size on this and the larger bodies on it. And I was able to actually throw a tube and drift and drag that tube as well. This is one of the most popular techniques on the market right now, period, in bass fishing. And it doesn't matter if you're just smallmouth fishing or you're fishing spotted bass or largemouth. When you're fishing hard bottom in open water and you want to cover water without imparting an absolute ton of action on your bait, these swim baits that you're trying to get bottom contact with and kind of finesse fish them across the bottom, this rod is absolutely killer for that. Why I liked this rod so much for the larger size in the dark sleeper is this is a bit larger hook than the other models. I can get a hard hook set into them, and I've got enough backbone with this rod to keep them pinned up. And with a fast, bigger reel like this, I can keep cranking and keep the rod bowed up and keep these fish pinned with this. So if you're looking for a rod to throw the ever popular dark sleeper in your big body of water that you're targeting, or a spybait and you're covering water looking for weary smallmouth, I don't think there's a better rod in the market that I've fished with than the open water rod, the 710 medium moderate fast from St. Croix rods in the Victory series. Go check it out.